All right.
Okay, is it working?
Working perfectly. You look lovely, darling.
Oh, thank you. So do you.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Bianca Brookes, and welcome to Rise and Grind Superstars.com. Today, I will be interviewing the lovely Eugenia Cooney. Welcome, Eugenia.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem at all. So, Eugenia, how old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
All right. And what age did you realize you wanted to be an actress/model?
Well, I've kind of always wanted to get into that stuff. Like, I always found it really interesting, and with modeling, I always kind of like loved fashion and stuff like that. So I wanted to do it from like a pretty young age. Like, I remember like way back in like 4th grade, I kind of always knew I kind of wanted to do something like in that direction. And then I guess kind of as the years went on, I kind of started taking it more seriously and like thought of ways to like get into that business. So yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So which one do you love more? Acting or modeling?
Well, I really love both of them. Like, I've kind of done a little bit of each, so I guess I'm still kind of like figuring out what I like the best. But I don't know. I mean, I really like both of them right now, so it's hard to like pick one.
All right. So, how long have you been taking acting classes?
I've been taking them for like about like 2 years.
That is a very long time. Good. So, do you have a manager or an agent, or is that still in the works?
Yes, actually, like, off the acting classes, they kind of, gave me a list of some people I could contact, so, I did, like, kind of recently get an acting manager, so, that's cool, because now they can, like, send me out on auditions and stuff like that, so that's exciting.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said this before, and I will say it again. It pays to take acting classes. You will be directed to an agent. So, you heard it from a fellow actress, and now you know.
Yeah, it definitely helps.
So, how do you find the acting industry?
Well, I like it so far from, like, what I've done. I haven't, I'm still kind of new to it, so, I'm still kind of, like, beginning, I guess, but, so far from what I've, like, seen of it, I like it a lot. I think it's fun, so, I like it.
Oh, that's very good. All right. So, do you have any upcoming gigs that we should be looking out for?
Not really at the moment. Right now, I'm still kind of like going at auditions, and I guess like I'm doing like a lot of like commercial auditions and stuff like that right now. So I guess like when after you go, like if they're interested, they kind of call you back. So, yeah, sometimes it's really, like, last minute. Like, sometimes you get called in, like, very last minute. So not really anything at the moment, but, hopefully soon.
All right. So, how do you feel about theater?
About theater? I think theater's great. I think that for some people, especially if they do, like, singing and stuff like that, it's a really, good way to, get yourself in that business if you enjoy that. I kind of, like, do more, like, acting than singing, so for me, I don't really, know how much theater I could do, but I definitely think it's a great thing, and, like, for a lot of people, it's a great way to, like, get into the acting business. So.
Okay. Now, let's talk YouTube. You have a very successful YouTube channel with almost 700,000 views. And ladies and gentlemen, her YouTube link will be right below this interview, so you go and check it out, see some of her work. Now, a video of yours went viral. It was on World Star Hip Hop. It was on, many other websites of you doing a tutorial on how to twerk. Now, a storm of people came back to your YouTube, and they were leaving comments that were not so nice, and they were making comments about your body. How did you deal with that?
I really didn't really let it bother me, because, I guess, like, if something like that happens to you, you just kind of have to, kind of look at the bright side of it. I mean, even though they're all kind of hating on you, like, in the end, they are giving you, like, a lot of views, and even though, like, I got a lot of hate off of it, I actually got, like, a lot of subscribers, so I just kind of looked at it for the positive of it, and, even though a lot of people didn't get, like, I thought it was pretty clear it was supposed to be a joke, like, I know I can't twerk for my life, basically, but yeah, a lot of people obviously did not get that it was a joke, but then for all those people that didn't get it, like, I did get a lot of, like, nice comments that were like, oh, why are you guys hating on this girl? It was obviously a joke, like, whatever. So, I just think, it's best to just, like, focus on the positive stuff and just kind of like, you know, not let the negative people, like, get to you.
All right, that's some very good advice. Now, what do you think when people say things like, you know, you're anorexic and, you know, they're saying that you're doing things to harm your body?
I just kind of think that, like, it's not really, like, necessary for them to leave, like, comments like that, because, you know, a lot of them, like, they do it in, like, a really, like, hateful way, and it's just, like, I don't know, I kind of just think that, some people who are doing that, like, they should kind of just, like, mind, like, their own business a little bit, and, like, focus on their own lives instead of focusing on someone else's body or, like, what they're doing. So, I don't know, I just kind of think that people should kind of, like, not, like, you know, like, leave those kind of comments sometimes.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, she does not have an eating disorder. Hop off her back. Everybody is shaped differently, okay?
Yeah, everyone's different, exactly.
We're not all going to look like Beyonce, although some of us are trying. Alright, now would you ever do anything to alter your body? Breast implants, lip injections, butt implants?
I wouldn't, like, you know, I think everyone's, like, beautiful in their own way, and I don't really think, you know, those are, like, necessary things to do. So, for me, I wouldn't.
Alright, so what do you think of girls who want to do that? Because, you know, breast augmentation is, you know, on the top 5 of plastic surgery.
Right. Well, you know, of course, like, you know, that comes down to everyone's, like, own decision, so I don't want to tell anyone what they're doing is wrong if they have done that or anything, but if you're like someone who's thinking of doing it because you don't think that you're pretty enough already as you are, then I don't think that's anything you should feel like pressured into doing, because, you know, you're already beautiful and your body's already beautiful the way it is, so definitely don't think that you have to do that to, you know, be more beautiful than you already are.
These are some good answers. I like.
Thank you.
Alright. So, you went to VidCon. Tell us about your experience at VidCon and how important it is for other upcoming YouTubers to attend VidCon.
Yeah, it was my first year attending it, and I loved it. I thought it was so much fun. And, you know, yeah, if you're trying to, like, get into, the YouTube business and, like, you know, you're, like, getting into YouTube or whatever, then I think it's a really good thing to do, because, you can meet a lot of people with, like, common interests to you, and maybe you can meet some people who give you advice or stuff like that, and, it's a good way to, meet people, and it's so much fun, so I would definitely recommend that you go to it, because there's a lot of, like, cool YouTubers who go, and a lot of people who would probably be interested in the same thing that you're interested in, so it's a really, really cool thing to go to.
Alright, and have you attended other events such as playlists, vloggers, I think, what is it, Vloggers Live or something like that?
I think it's Vlogger Fair or something.
Vlogger Fair, yes.
I haven't. I've been to DigiFest and Digitour, which is kind of the same thing. I went to a YouNow meetup, but that's kind of different. And I haven't been to Playlist yet, but I'm going to Playlist this year, so I've heard really good things about it, so I'm excited about that.
Alright, that's very good. So, right after high school, did you go straight into pursuing your career, or did you go to college first?
Well, right now I'm not in college. Like, I might go eventually. Like, I'm not in it right now. But yeah, right now I guess I'm kind of just, like, more focusing on, like, other things right now. So, maybe eventually I'd go, but, like, not right now, I guess.
Alright, and what do you say to people who are like, Eugenia, come on, you have to go to college? Because some people don't understand that as an artist, you know, you gotta pursue it now. Now's the time. Time is like the essence.
Exactly. Yeah, I did, and I do get that a lot of people who are just like, oh, why aren't you in college, and all those kind of questions, because like you said, a lot of people don't really seem to understand that would make it a lot harder to, like, pursue the things that I'm, like, interested in pursuing right now. Yeah, and it's just kind of, you know, I just kind of try to explain to them, like, it's not like I'm just, like, you know, not doing anything. Like, I am, like, you know, going on, like, auditions and, like, trying to get some modeling jobs and, like, continuing with, like, my YouTube videos and all that. So, it's definitely not like I'm just, like, you know, oh, I don't have a job, I'm not trying to do anything. So I just kind of try to explain to them, that, you know, if you are in college, it definitely, like, does take a lot of time, and it makes it hard for me to, do what I'm trying to, like, pursue right now. And also, like, with college now, it's kind of like you can always go back to it, and there's also a lot of other things, like online classes and stuff like that, so I always figure, if I do want to go, I always, can go back if I do decide to end up going, but yeah, right now I just kind of, focusing on other things, so I always kind of try to explain to people that, and sometimes people aren't exactly the most, understanding of that, but, a lot of people are, though, so that's good.
Alright. So, how do your family and friends feel about you pursuing a career in the industries such as acting and modeling?
Well, the good thing is, my friends and family and stuff, they've been, really, supportive of it, so that's good. It's good that, at least people who are, close to me, they understand that I want to, get into that, so they've actually been, very supportive and, have tried to help me out, so, I'm happy about that.
Well, that's good. It's always nice when you have people who support you. Not a lot of people can say that. Alright, so, will you make the big move to New York or LA anytime soon within the next year or two?
Hopefully, I'd really like to. Especially, I went to LA for the first time, obviously, for VidCon this summer, and I loved it out there. I thought it was, awesome, and it's nice because, in the New York area, it's freezing, and it's cold during the winter, so I'd like to, maybe move out to LA someday. I'd like to do that a lot. Or, if I find, more work in the city, then maybe eventually I'd, move out there. So, yeah, but probably, when I do move out, I'll probably move to one of those locations, hopefully.
So, since you work in the industry, how do you deal with people that have big egos and they're just really, just beyond themselves?
Yeah, I've definitely seen, some people who are like that, and, I just kind of, just, ignore them, I guess, I wouldn't want to, be mean back to them or anything, because that's not going to, solve anything, but, yeah, it's just kind of, if you see people with big egos and you just kind of, ignore them. If they're being mean to you, then you just kind of just, don't take it seriously, and, yeah, just, you don't really want to hang out with people who are like that, I guess, because sometimes they're just, not nice, so I just kind of, don't hang out with them, or, just kind of, don't let them get to me, I guess, I don't know.
Well, that's good. Alright, so how do you deal with people when you get a vibe that they're trying to use you and they're trying to leech off you, hey, I noticed Eugenia is really popular on the internet. Maybe I should go over and, try to be her friend.
Yeah, I guess, there's definitely, some people who are like that. And, I don't like to, be mean back to them. So if they seem like they genuinely do want to, be my friend and they're a nice person, then I might, try to help them out. But, yeah, otherwise, if they do just kind of seem like they're just trying to use you, then, yeah, it can be hard to, say no to them, because then I always feel bad, because I don't want to, hurt their feelings or anything, but I guess sometimes you just kind of need to, put your foot down and be if you're just gonna, use me, then this isn't really gonna be a very good friendship, so, yeah, I guess sometimes you just gotta try to, put your foot down a little bit and try to not let people do that.
That's good. People like that will leech you in the industry.
Yeah, I guess there's some people there who are just not good people.
Alright. So, what do you call your fans?
I don't really think of myself as a celebrity, because I'm not, obviously. So I don't know. I really like calling them a name, because they're all super nice to me. So I don't know. I feel bad because I don't really like calling them fans, because they're just I don't know, they're just, too cool for that. But, I've had, a couple of people who are, awesome enough to, make a fan name. So, this one girl, Sarah, she's really nice, and she made me, a whole, fan site. I thought it was awesome. And, she made a name called Eugenia, so I thought that was cool. So, if people want to call themselves that, then that's awesome.
Aw, that is really sweet. I like that. And have you ever been recognized in real life? Oh my gosh, it's Eugenia, and I love you!
Actually, I have, and it always makes me so happy that someone actually, recognizes me, and yeah, it's so sweet, when they actually, want to talk to me, because they recognize me from the internet, so I always get really excited when people recognize me, so it's awesome.
Aw, that is really nice. So now, do tell me, what are your special skills, other than, twerking, of course?
Oh, of course. The special skills, let me think. Well, I don't know, I don't really have, that many, special skills, I guess, but, I mean, I've always, like, you know, I guess acting, if that's a special skill, I do that, obviously. I guess I'm good at, like, you know, kind of, like, picking out, like, outfits and stuff like that, because I've always, like, loved fashion, so, I guess that's something I'm okay at. I'm pretty good at, like, computers and, like, stuff like that. It's something I'm kind of good at. And yeah, I guess just, like, you know, like, stuff like fashion-y, like, kind of things like that.
Do you have any freakishly cool special skills? You can squirt milk out of your eyes. You can make your tongue touch your nose. You're freakishly flexible.
Yeah, I can make my tongue touch my nose pretty much. I have a kind of long tongue, I think, so, like, I can kind of do that.
Oh, cool. Can we see?
Sure. I can't get it, like, all the way up there, but I can kind of get it, so, yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Way up there, but at least it's there, so it's kind of there.
That's cool. Now, how important would you say social media is to an upcoming actor and or model?
I would say it's, like, very important in my opinion because, I definitely think, like, the internet has definitely grown, like, so much, especially, like, in the last couple of years. Like, yeah, you can see, like, these companies, like YouTube and, Twitter and all these, like, big websites that have definitely, like, gotten so much bigger. So, I would definitely say it's a really good way to kind of, like, put yourself out there and, get some, like, exposure, I guess. So, I think that it can definitely help you out to, like, be on social media if it's something that you're trying to get into.
That's very good. And, okay, do you have a favorite actor or actress that when you saw them act, you were like, oh my gosh, I love them so much that they inspire me to pursue acting myself?
It wasn't really, like, so much an acting. I mean, I saw, like, an actress that kind of wanted to get me into it, but I would, like, watch a lot of, like, TV sometimes and stuff like that. Like, when I was younger, I used to love, like, Lizzie McGuire. That always sounds stupid,
oh my
but...
gosh, I love it too!
Oh, you
to this day, I still do.
Yeah, and yeah, I thought, like, Hillary was great, so, that show kind of made me want to, like, get into that, because I felt like what she was doing was so cool, and it was cool that, like, she was following her dream and, like, becoming, like an actress and all that. So that kind of made me want to get into that business, like, when I was, like, a lot younger. So, yeah.
It's really nice. And do you have a favorite singer or a favorite band?
I like Fall Out Boy a lot. They're a really good band, so, yeah.
Nice.
They're, like,
They are.
Yeah. So.
Ooh, whoa, what was that?
Oh, no.
I almost ran off camera. Exit stage left, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so since singing is a very important skill in this industry, will you take any classes anytime soon?
Well, right now I'm not really, like, focusing on that right now. I mean, maybe, like, someday in the future. I guess right now I'm focusing on more of, like, the acting aspect, and, like, modeling and that kind of stuff, but maybe someday.
And when are you going to get your own website? You are way too popular not to have a website. You know this, right?
Well, thank you. Hopefully someday. I don't know. I mean, I didn't really feel like I'm, like, you know, popular enough to get one. I don't know. But maybe someday. That would be really cool. So, hopefully.
All right. And what is your advice to aspiring actors and models who, sadly, they just don't get that support from their friends and family? Because, you know, it is a tough business, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it can definitely be hard, and, you know, I know, like, a lot of people do want to get into that, and unfortunately, like, their parents and their friends, like, don't support it and try to, like, be like, no, you need to go to college, and yeah, I know that can be really, really difficult, but I think you just gotta remember that, you know, it is your life, and, of course, I'm sure your parents, like, they want the best for you, but sometimes they just don't understand. So, you know, if you could maybe, like, when you're, like, 18 or whatever, like, when you can kind of have, like, a little more freedom, if you could just maybe, like, find a way to, like, maybe, take, like, some acting classes, or meet with some, like, modeling agencies, or just, you know, kind of get, like, started that way, then I think that can, like, be a good way to kind of, like, start yourself out there. And even if you, like, do end up having to be in college, if maybe you can just, like, you know, try to find some free time when you can to go to that stuff, and, I think that can help. I think that can probably help you out, just kind of going to things that, like, have, like, you know, whether it's, like, acting classes or auditions or anything. I think that would be the best way, I guess.
All right. Oh, Eugenia, can you hold up your left hand before we end the interview?
Sure.
Can you flip it around? All right, gentlemen, she's single, she's young, she's good for the taking. Get it while it's good, okay? All right, Eugenia, thank you so much for coming on to do this interview.